All right, everyone, and welcome back to Occult Perspectives. If you are new to this channel, what we typically do on here is discuss different esoteric research subjects. Freemasonry, Kabbalah, the Tree of Life, archangels, demons, you name it. But what I have planned for today is a little bit different. I'm going to have a little bit of fun. I just got some new books in, and honestly, this is probably the most I've ever spent on books before. I got two different sets of books. The one is from a video game series called Dark Souls. It's not made by the official people who make the game, but it's made by people who know the lore and the story very, very well. And I've kind of been falling in love with the Dark Souls series. I played Elden Ring first, so those of you who are familiar with From Software's games and stuff, you're probably familiar with Elden Ring, and you're probably familiar with Dark Souls. Elden Ring being the newer game, I played Elden Ring first. And then that's what really got me interested in Dark Souls, and now I've gone back and I'm playing Dark Souls. It's a really hard game. I'm using a walkthrough guide on YouTube. But anyway, to get to what this video is about today, I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. I've never done one of these types of videos before. I watch them all the time with like my son. We're always watching like different toy unboxing videos. So I figured, why not? Just have a little bit of fun, and, I'm going to go ahead and actually flip the camera around. That way you can see. I had to actually get a specific app for this to work. So iPhones don't actually, what's really weird, as advanced as the iPhones are nowadays, they take really good pictures, they take really good videos, but when you record a video, you can't flip the camera around. So that's why I downloaded this app. I think it's called Timestamp Camera or something like that. Should be able to find it in the App Store. But it allows you to flip the camera while you're recording a video. So as advanced as the iPhones are, the normal, recording app can't do that. But there are apps that exist that allow you to flip the camera. So we're gonna go ahead and try flipping the camera, and hopefully I make it all the way through this video. All right, camera's flipped and we're still recording, so we should be all right. I've also got this camera up on my stand as high as it will go. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's just have some fun and try things out. All right. So the title of these books, it's called Abyssal Archive, because the Abyss, obviously the Abyss is a very esoteric subject, that has to do with the Tree of Life and the Tree of Death. I do a whole video talking about, the Abyss specifically on my channel. And it plays a very key role in this video game series, the Dark Souls series. So really, this box, there's nothing special to see in the big box. Everything seems to be in this little box. So as long as we can keep the little box within view of the camera, we should be good. Here we are. It's the grand moment I've been waiting for. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever spent more money on, especially, I have an Elden Ring book coming soon. It's called Grace Given, and it looks beautiful. I think that's what it's called. Grace Given? Elden Ring? Definitely look it up if you're a fan of Elden Ring or any of these games. I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Trying not to destroy. Okay, that would help if I actually flip it over the right way. I'm trying to watch the camera too, while I do this process. Okay, wow. So here we go. This is it. So we can really just get rid of that box. It's looking pretty fancy, guys. So there are, oh, nice. And it comes with the little company logo sticker. I'll definitely be keeping that in my drawer probably. I've got all kinds of like stickers and pins that I've collected from over the years. Wow, look at this. Look at these books. It's beautiful. Red's my favorite color too. Abyssal Archive. Looks so nice. Here we go. About to spoil it and open it up, right? What use is something if you can't open it and look at it, you know? If I were a collector, I feel like I would have to have 2 copies of each thing. I'd have to have a copy that's unopened and a copy that I could open, you know? So I hope you guys enjoy this video today. I mean, this is just, I'm just having some fun, you know, doing something different. Always trying to do different stuff on this channel. I do music, you know, and try to keep it fun and low key sometimes, and you know, entertaining to some degree. All right. Wow, this is pretty epic, and it's nice, like a nice like leather or something, leather bound. I think that's what they said it was. You got this nice like compass on here. I think this is the map, maybe. The world is called Lordran, which I think is a beautiful name for a world. Lordran. The land of ancient lords. So yeah, I think this is the map. Ooh boy. My son is going to love this. He is a huge fan of maps. Maps and books. Which makes sense because, you know, Archangel Raziel, he's the Archangel of knowledge and, you know, books. The Book of Raziel was like the very first book. And the lore, you know, given to Adam and Eve, of course, in the garden. Wow. This is beautiful. I don't want to mess it up though, you know. It's one of those things you just want to be as careful as you can with it. Now is it actually, I'm trying to figure out, is it actually supposed to come out? That was the question. There we go. Okay. Wow. Looky there. Here, I'll pull the camera back in just a minute so you all can see. Kind of hard to see with the way I've got the lighting and stuff, but as you can see, you know, big map. Very, very neat. And it's all like interconnected, you know, really, really well and everything. So very, very cool. I'm gonna fold this back up. Put it back in. Very neat. So that one is the map. Then you get your actual like lore books. These look like they could be occult texts, you know, real occult texts. You know, grimoires and things of that nature are usually pretty expensive and pretty, you know, pretty well made. And that's kind of what these are like, even though this is fiction, you know. Ooh, there's the wolf. There's the wolf. Sif. He's one of the bosses. And see, I know a lot more about the backstory of Elden Ring than I do Dark Souls, but they have kind of, you know, similar story structures, and both are definitely very esoteric. I'm a huge fan of Elder Scrolls too. I thought Elder Scrolls, you know, by far was the most esoteric video game I had ever played, until I started playing these, you know, the Elden Ring and the Dark Souls, the From Software games. I started to question. There you have I think he's the keeper of the fire, the keeper of the flame, and you have the Age of Fire. But then in the Dark Souls story, it's supposed to change into the Age of Darkness, which is like the Age of Man. So I believe you're supposed to overthrow him. I don't know if it's just like an outdated age. You know, we go through different ages. You know, in real life, we've exited the age of Pisces, and now we're going into the age of Aquarius, you know, so things just change with the different ages. Yeah, this lore is, they really get into the story here. I mean, this is going to be a very, very interesting read, most definitely. And there's so many other books I want to read right now too. I just got me my actual first physical copy of Thomas Carlson, Kabbalah, Qliphoth, and Goetic Magic. Bought an Asenath Mason book too. Definitely looking to, you know, dig into those books as well. So I've got plenty of reading material for the near future. I don't think I'll be buying any any books really anytime soon. But yeah, a lot of this is looks like it's pretty like black and white, so they focused more on like the storytelling, but then you get really fancy pictures like this one right here. And it even feels like if you touch it, it feels almost like if you were to touch like a painting. You know, if you were at the museum and you went up and touched the painting on the wall, it kind of has that like type of texture to it. So yeah, just the amount of like, you know, lore and story that goes into these games. That's one of the bosses right there. I just beat him, you know, like a week ago or so. It's amazing, you know, it's amazing all the work and dedication that's put into these things. That's the other boss that goes alongside Smog, or however you say his name. There's Havel. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm not gonna flip through every single picture that's in here, but you kind of get the gist. And I'm sure the other book looks very much the same as this one. Now these are beautiful books, but I'm really excited for the Elden Ring book to come, because it just looks so beautiful. It even looks nicer than these ones. I mean, these books look really nice, but the Elden Ring one looks really, really, really nice. It's like almost looks like a Bible, except it's white on the outside, the cover, and they took inspiration from some architecture. They went and checked out some architecture, and then the book reflects that, the style of that architecture that is within Elden Ring. They went and found architecture in real life, you know, that kind of reflected the same style. So there's a whole video about that and everything. But yeah, guys, there's that dragon energy, that draconian energy. There's a lot of that going on in the Dark Souls games. So very neat. And there's like a magician looking guy there. So yeah, the series is definitely full of stuff to learn about. I've got a lot of reading ahead of me. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share this moment with you guys because I knew this was going to be a really nice, really nice book to open up. And I'm excited to get into it and start reading it. Yeah, these illustrations, they are really nice. For sure. So I'll show you like one more picture and we'll go ahead and wrap it up. That's pretty Qliphothic looking right there, isn't it? Gaping Dragon? Is that what that's? I think that's what that boss is called. Gaping Dragon or something like that. Pretty creepy looking. Demon ruins. So yeah, it's just very, very esoteric, very esoterically inclined. These people definitely know some stuff, you know. You know, maybe the people who helped write the story, they are initiates themselves, you know. So there it is. You get these two books. You get the case to put them in, and then you also get the map. So there's the whole shindig right there. So alrighty, I am going to leave the video there, and I hope you enjoyed this today. Something a little bit different to maybe ease your mind and just, relax and watch. So I hope you enjoyed, everyone, and I will be back when the time is right. So peace and blessings, everyone. Take care.